welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina and I talk about reducing waste by making instead of buying, and we are here today in another what I eat in a day video. So I thought that I would quickly recap how this week has been in terms of food. It's Sunday and the week is practically over, and my total spending this week was €4.17. So I mainly bought one sausage and mushrooms. For the sausage I made sausage with bread, and for the mushrooms I haven't eaten any of those yet. I brought them Friday, and I want to make some risotto because I have arborio rice, and it would be nice to use that rice and get done with it. And plus we really enjoy mushroom risotto, so we'll be doing that. In terms of what I ate during this week, I think that I've been able to use up most of the things that I have in the fridge. So I'm left with some pickled onions, some olives. I still have a little bit of sauces left, but mainly I used up everything that I had. I made a stir fry with peppers, onions, and chicken breast that I have in the freezer. I also ate the rest of the quinoa at breakfast with beets and a little bit of Nutella. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of Nutella. Like, my boyfriend really likes a lot of Nutella, but I just put a little bit of Nutella and it was really good. So I think that I will do this more often. I really think that quinoa for breakfast is a success. So I'll be doing that more often. And for dinner I'm actually going to make a little bit of extra quinoa, not only for regular meals during the week, but also for breakfast, because I like them. I also baked regular bread, and that's what we ate for Tuesday, because it was a bank holiday again. So in December we have two bank holidays, one separated by 1 week. So it's always interesting when this happens during the weekdays and not the weekends. So I made bread. I used some chickpeas that I have frozen to make a paste to eat with the bread, and it was really good. I added a little bit of that mint that I bought last week, and it gave such a nice touch. I really recommend to try it out in your next spread. We also ate a bunch of fish that we have in the freezer. So I made some tuna, I made fried fish, I guess. So for dinner I'm going to eat some quinoa and some of the leftover chickpea curry that I made a few days ago. So one of the things that I really enjoy doing, and I've talked about this several times already, but is to make more meals than we eat. So I like to eat leftovers because it saves me a lot of time, and although I do enjoy cooking, I don't enjoy having the responsibility to always cook in every meal. So I'm going to be eating that today, and I also used up the chickpeas that I had dried, so I just soaked them overnight and I cooked them, and then did the chickpea curry all at the same time. And for this week, I think it has been really successful. So freezer, it looks like it's diminishing a lot. And I'll be making vegetable broth that I have frozen scraps in my freezer as well. So I'm going to make vegetable broth with it as well. And I think that next week I'll be able to say that my freezer is completely empty. So I'm really happy about that. In terms of the pantry, I've been eating and using up a lot of stuff, but I think it's still not enough. So I'm out of granulated sugar, powdered sugar, but I still have a few things that I would like to use up. So probably somewhere around this week, I'm going to be making some crackers. I'm going to use up some seeds to make crackers, and hopefully use up some of that. And maybe Tuesday I'm going to make some pea stew. So I have dried split pea that I bought a few months ago, and I really wanted to try it out, but it's just like one of the things that I don't end up using up, because it's not something that I usually use, and I'll be using it up. So I'm going to try. I found a recipe that I'm looking forward to try. Is a Utopian split pea stew, and I will try to check it out and see if we enjoy that, and hopefully I'll use up that as well. And I want to make some bread this week as well, because I have a vegetarian spread that I bought and haven't had the opportunity to try it out. So I'm just going to maybe bake some bread. I don't know, but I think that this week was really positive, and for next week I think that I already have a good idea, so I just need to write it down. But basically, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do, and I'm feeling confident that I'm going to be able to almost completely use up what I have in the freezer, which is very positive. And hopefully I'll be able to use up some of the things that I have in my pantry as well. And yeah, one of the things that I love about Pantry Challenge is how much sometimes I feel like we need to do things in a certain way. And for example, like that quinoa for breakfast was really good, was something that I thought about for a while, but I never tried it. And it was nice because I didn't have anything, like I could make oatmeal, I couldn't. So I thought, why not quinoa? And it's great. So I'm going to continue to that. And that's what I love about Pantry Challenge, is figuring out and discovering new recipes. I think that I talked a little bit too much today. Hopefully it was a good recap. I will show you what I'm going to be eating today. And honestly, it's one of the things that it's so simple to make. Chickpea curry. You can make the base whatever you want, so rice, brown rice, anything. So I'm going to use quinoa today. And for the chickpea curry, I just put a little bit of onion, a little bit the chickpeas, Thai red curry paste, and yeah, and coconut milk. That's it. And it was pretty good. A little bit spicy, but I like it. So for today, before I sign off, I just wanted to say that I'm making a sale for my Pantry Challenge ebook, that I'm selling both the Pantry Challenge ebook with a magical ingredient substitution, which has various ingredients and how to substitute those ingredients. So this offer is only applied until Tuesday. It is at $19, and be sure to check it out. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to sign off now. Don't forget to see the rest to see what I'm going to eat for dinner, and I'll see you in the next one. Please comment below if you have started doing a pantry challenge before Christmas. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!